Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to learn 50 adjectives about our personality. I will be speaking English in the whole video, but very slowly with simple words. So all of you with any level of English will be able to understand me. Don't worry about that. For some words and sentences, I've also added the Persian meaning for those of you who are from Iran or Iran, like me. So, and I forgot to tell you, in the end of this video, I've given you 10 multiple choice questions. So after learning these adjectives, you can test yourselves to see if you have learned them completely. All right? So what are we waiting for? Let's get down to business. The first adjectives 1 to 25 are positive adjectives. So the first one is compassionate. And as you can see, I've also written down how to pronounce them. Okay, the first one is compassionate. Compassionate means kind. And I have also added a synonym, another word with the same meaning but an easier one. So compassionate, if you can use it in your speaking, well, that's perfect. But if you can't remember it while you're speaking, you can use the second alternative, which is kind. So compassionate means kind. She is a compassionate nurse who truly cares for her patients. So she is a compassionate nurse means she pays attention to her patients, okay? Her patients are important to her. Number 2 is insightful. Insight means knowledge, information. So insightful means someone who has knowledge or information about things. So the alternative is wise. So insightful means wise, okay? His comments were very insightful and helped us understand the issue. So insightful means full of knowledge, full of information. Adjective number 3 is dependable. Dependable or reliable. So if someone is dependable, you can trust them, you can rely on them, and whenever you need help, they are there for you. They will support you. So reliable. Now the example says you can count on her. So count on means rely on, trust. She's very dependable. It means you can count on her all the time. Number 4, respectful. It comes from respect. So someone who shows respect, someone who is kind to others, shows respect towards others. We can say polite. So respectful means polite. He's always respectful to his teachers and classmates. Or children should be respectful to their parents. Number 5 is articulate. You can see articulate. Articulate, as I pronounce, is the verb. Articulate means to say words clearly and in an understandable way. Okay, so that's articulate. But this one is the adjective. It is articulate. Articulate means well spoken. When you speak in a way that everyone can understand. For example, teachers should be articulate. When teachers explain things, students are supposed to understand everything. So well spoken. She's very articulate and explains things clearly. Here's the point. Explains things clearly means articulate. Number 6, look at the pronunciation. Perseverant. Perseverant. Perseverant means hardworking, someone who works hard, or persistent. Okay. Despite many failures, it means although he had a lot of failures, despite many failures, he remained perseverant and reached his goals. It means he remained hardworking and finally reached his goals. He didn't stop working. He continued working. Number 7, it's very useful in job interviews. Adaptable. It means you can adapt yourself. You are flexible. If you're taking a job interview, they may ask you about your strength. What is something positive about you? You can say, I'm very adaptable. If I work with different types of people, I can adapt myself. So I am very adaptable or flexible. He's adaptable and adjusts quickly to new environments. So adjust quickly means adaptable. Number 8, diplomatic. It comes from diplomacy, okay? Diplomatic. Tactful. It means clever, smart, okay? You don't make quick decisions. You think about everything and then you make decisions. That's diplomatic. She handled the argument in a very diplomatic way. Okay, it means very cleverly and in a very smart way. So diplomatic. When I am teaching these examples, you can think of someone who has this adjective, who has this personality. This way you can keep them for a longer time in your mind. Like you just learned diplomatic. So can you think of someone, a friend, a coworker, a family member who is diplomatic? So you can say, for example, Jack. Yeah, I know Jack, one of my friends, a friend of mine. He is very diplomatic. So try to relate every one of these adjectives to someone who you know. This way you can learn them faster. Number 9 is generous. You may know this one. Generous is the opposite of stingy. Someone who spends his money and time and cares for others, okay? I mean, spends his money and time to help others in this way. So, generous or giving, okay? He is generous with both his time and money. He's generous with both his time and money. It means he's ready to spend it and help others. Number 10 is caring. Caring means kind, someone who cares about others, someone who pays attention to others. The example says she's a very caring person who always helps others. Okay, the meaning is clear. 11, loyal. Loyal or faithful. Somehow honest. Someone who always tells the truth. And as a friend, stays with you, doesn't betray you, doesn't cheat on you, supports you. Example, he is a loyal friend who always has your back. Has your back means supports you. Okay. 12, humble. Humble means someone who doesn't talk about his achievements and his successes in his life. Like Keanu Reeves, I think you know him, a famous actor, but he's very humble. He's very modest, okay? He doesn't exaggerate and he doesn't drive fancy cars and he doesn't have a fancy lifestyle. He's very humble. Despite his success, he remains humble. He doesn't talk about his success. He doesn't want to do that. 13, ambitious. Ambitious is most of the time positive. When you have big dreams and you have set big goals in your life for the future and you try to reach them, okay? So goal-oriented, it means your orientation is towards your goals, goal-oriented or ambitious. She's ambitious and dreams of starting her own company. So when you think about starting your own company, it's a very big achievement, a very big target for the future. So you are ambitious. 14, optimistic. Hopeful about the future. You always think positive things are going to happen in the future. You are optimistic. He's optimistic about the future despite the challenges. Although there are some challenges, He is optimistic about the future. 15, determined, strong. Okay, you're determined, strong-willed. You work hard to reach your goals. He is determined to finish his studies no matter what. Okay, you are determined to learn English no matter how hard it is, but you are determined. Look at my face, it shows this word. 16, rational. Rational means someone who is logical, someone who is wise, someone who listens to others, doesn't make decisions quickly, thinks about everything, accepts others' opinions and ideas. This is rational. Try to stay rational during the discussion. Okay, listen to others, try to be reasonable. Okay, this is the meaning. 17, enthusiastic. The pronunciation is a bit challenging. Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic means excited or eager. When you want to do something, when you are willing to do something, you are enthusiastic. She's enthusiastic about learning new languages. Okay. Or a woman is expecting a baby, has a baby here, and she's enthusiastic to give birth to that baby. Okay. Another example. Open-minded, the meaning is clear. Open-minded. It means accepting. You are ready to accept others' opinions and listen to them and even change your mind if necessary. Okay. He's open-minded and listens to different opinions and accepts different opinions. 19, resourceful. Resourceful. It means clever or knowledgeable. She was very resourceful in solving the problem. Okay, resourceful, the pronunciation. Assertive. Assertive or confident. When you are talking to others, you are confident about yourself and your abilities, so you are assertive. Be assertive but not aggressive. Aggressive has a negative meaning. So be assertive but not aggressive toward others. Don't push others, okay? Don't disagree or challenge with others. So assertive. Be assertive but not aggressive when making your point, when you are talking. Be confident and ready to accept others' opinions, like the one we had, open-minded. Number 18, that was open-minded. Number 21, creative. It comes from create. It means you always have plans to solve problems. You can always come up with new ways. You can find new ways to solve problems. Creative or imaginative. You have a good power of imagination. So he is a creative designer with original ideas. So if on YouTube, for example, you want to be successful on YouTube, you need to be creative. You need to have new and different ideas. 22, tactful. It means careful. Okay, so look at the example. She gave feedback in a tactful way to avoid hurting feelings. Okay, you are very careful with what you say and how you behave because you don't want to annoy others. You don't want to make others upset. So you are tactful, kind of smart and clever and careful. 23, considerate. We can use it for neighbors. Considerate neighbors pay attention to other neighbors, don't make a lot of noise, don't have parties, they're considerate. Or thoughtful. Thank God my neighbors are considerate. The opposite is inconsiderate. Inconsiderate neighbors make a lot of noise and don't pay attention to others, don't care about others. He's always considerate of others' feelings. 24, focused. Oh, it's clear. Focus. You are focused on your goals and what you are doing. Or attentive. This one is at a higher level. Maybe I could change them. The main word would be attentive, then the alternative would be focused. Well, anyways, she's very focused on her goals and doesn't get distracted. She doesn't go this way or that way, focused on her goal and on her future. And finally, 25, analytical. It comes from analyze. So analytical, someone who analyzes everything and thinks about everything carefully and then makes decisions or says something. A logical thinker. The meaning is a logical thinker. The example is analytical. His analytical skills made him perfect for data or data analysis, for that job. Data analysis is a job title. All right, that was 1 to 25 positive adjectives. Now take a short rest, take a short break, and get ready for negative adjectives. Okay, negative adjectives. Number 1 or number 26, arrogant. Arrogant is the opposite of, do you remember for Keanu Reeves, the adjective I used was humble. So arrogant is the opposite of humble. Someone who always talks about his success and achievements. I am the best, no one else is like me. This is arrogant. Or proud. Proud has two meanings, positive and negative. The negative meaning means arrogant. He is too arrogant to admit his mistakes. Yeah, when you make a mistake and you don't admit it, you are arrogant. Number 2, stubborn. The opposite of open-minded. You don't want to change your mind, even if you understand you are wrong. Stubborn. Someone who never changes his ideas or changes his mind. Hard-headed. His head is hard. She's stubborn and never changes her opinion. No, what I say goes. That's it. 3, rude or impolite. This one is easy. You probably know this. Rude or impolite. It's the opposite of polite. It was rude of him to interrupt like that. We can use it like this. It was rude of him. He was rude, or it was rude of him. It was rude of you to say that. Number 4, selfish. Selfish could be the opposite of caring. So I'm reviewing the previous positive adjectives because most of them are different, are the opposite of those adjectives. So do you remember caring? Though now here, selfish is the opposite of caring. Self-centered. You don't care about others, only me. I am more important than others. Selfish. He's too selfish to share anything with others. Okay. Number 5, greedy. Greedy means you are never satisfied. You always want more. Okay. So always want more. Opposite of satisfied. Greedy people are never satisfied. They always want more and more. So if it's in a positive way, it's ambitious. If you want more, but in a positive way, it's you are ambitious. But if it's in a negative way, you are greedy. Number 6, jealous. You may know the meaning, or envious. Jealous of. I am jealous of him. Or he gets jealous when others succeed. Yeah, jealous people become angry or become sad when they see that others are successful. They're jealous. Inactive. Active, opposite inactive, it means lazy. He's too lazy to even clean his room, or he's too inactive to clean his room. Number 8 is impulsive. Impulsive, we could say, is the opposite of diplomatic or resourceful. Impulsive means act without thinking. You make decisions, you say something without thinking about it, okay? So you are impulsive. She made an impulsive decision. It means a decision without enough thinking about that, okay? So she made an impulsive decision and regretted it later. Yeah, when you make impulsive decisions, you may regret that in the future. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done it. Okay, you regret that. 9, moody. Moody, someone who changes his mood. Now he is happy. 2 minutes later, he is sad. Moody, okay? Not stable. So we can say emotionally unstable. It means moody. He's he's so moody or too moody, you never know how he will react. Because he is moody, you can't predict his behavior or his reaction. 10, bossy. I am the boss. What I say goes. You want others to follow you and obey you. You think you are the boss, but you are not. Controlling. Bossy means controlling. She's too bossy and tries to control everyone. Okay. 11, insensitive or indifferent, unfeeling, opposite of caring, someone who doesn't care about others. Okay, indifferent, insensitive, opposite of sensitive. His comments were really insensitive. His comments showed that he didn't care about that problem. Number 12, manipulative. Manipulative. It comes from manipulate. Manipulate means you try to change things. So if you are manipulate, it means you try to control others in a sneaky way. You control others so they behave the way you want. Listen to the example. He's manipulative and uses others for his benefit. You use or you misuse others. You take advantage of others for your own benefit. Okay, that's what we call manipulative. 13, dishonest. The opposite of honest. Dishonest or untruthful. You can't rely on dishonest people. Dishonest people always get caught eventually. Yeah, they can never be successful. They get caught in the end. 14, narrow-minded. We could say it's the opposite of open-minded, narrow-minded. Close-minded. His narrow-minded views make it hard to work with him. Yeah, it's very difficult to work with, to talk to narrow-minded people. They won't accept anything and they won't change their minds. 15, overcritical. Over means more than usual, like overuse. So most of the time, if you use over before a verb or an adjective, it means you do it more than normal, more than natural. So overcritical means too judgmental. You always judge others' behaviors and in a negative way, okay? So overcritical, she is overcritical of everyone's work. So if you have an overcritical coworker at work, he or she always criticizes. Why did you do that? I don't like that. Why? Cowardly. Number 16, be careful. ly here doesn't show it's an adverb. Sometimes adjectives have ly, like cowardly, like deadly, like costly. Costly means expensive. So cowardly means scared, okay? Scared. You are not brave. You are not brave to do things. You are scared. He acted cowardly and didn't stand up for his friends. He didn't defend his friends. He didn't support his friends in that hard situation. Cowardly. 17, neglectful. It comes from neglect. It means you don't care about things. Careless. Neglectful means careless. Neglectful parents can harm their children's future. Yeah, parents can't be neglectful towards their kids, towards their children. 18, hypocritical. Hypocritical, the pronunciation is challenging. Hypocritical. Hypocritical means two-faced, not honest, okay, dishonest. It's hypocritical to say one thing and do another. Okay, you say something, you act differently. Sometimes you do this to deceive people, okay, to cheat on people. Reckless means careless, yeah, in a negative way. Reckless drivers, careless drivers don't pay attention to things around them. He's reckless when driving and causes problems. Yeah, don't be reckless when you are driving. 20, aggressive. Do you remember assertive, confident, but aggressive means you are too confident. Too confident. You may annoy others if you are aggressive. Sometimes you are impolite and you annoy others with your behavior or with your words. Don't talk to him when he is in an aggressive mood. Yes, sometimes kids, for example, kids when they are hungry, they become aggressive. No, no, I don't want this, I don't want to do that. When they are hungry, they become aggressive. 21, pessimistic. Do you remember optimistic? Means be positive about the future, being positive. Pessimistic means being negative about the future, negative thinker. You always have negative thoughts about the future. She's so pessimistic, it's like nothing ever goes right for her. Okay, she's always pessimistic about the future. 22, judgmental. If you judge people not based on enough information, okay, you prejudge people. Critical, yeah, it means it's the same as overcritical. He's too judgmental and doesn't listen to people's stories. Before listening to their stories and their reasons, she or he judges them. So don't be judgmental. 23, sarcastic. Sarcastic or mocking. Someone who makes fun of others and laughs at others, okay? His sarcastic tone made everyone uncomfortable. Yeah, sometimes when you talk to people, you say something, but you mean something different. And it's clear in your tone of voice, okay? In this way, or in this case, you are sarcastic. 24, forgetful. It's clear it comes from forget. You keep forgetting things. Absent-minded. I forget things, okay? I'm becoming so forgetful these days. Or some people think when they grow older, they may become forgetful. And finally, 25, immature, opposite of mature. It means you are immature means you are not mentally grown up, okay? You are not old enough to make decisions or to act wisely. Like childish, yeah, immature means childish, like a child. You behave like a child. His jokes are so immature, they are not funny anymore, okay? So that's it. We just learned 50 adjectives. You can find 10 multiple choice questions. Try to answer them, to review these 50 adjectives, and in the end I have put the answer to those tests. So first try to answer them, to review everything, and then you can check your answers with the correct answers in the end of the video. Take care, see you soon.